So much as an upbeat without the help of their mentors. We asked them all this week for their highlights of the Maestro experience.
Peter obviously was the first one to go out of the competition, and although I sort of expected it, I was still very disappointed for him. You can see in that first show that I'm living every moment with him, but the stumbling block was sheer musical foundation. To teach him that in 3-4 days was very, very difficult.
When he came in, the only thing I could do was to put my arms like a gun and do a kind of Starsky and Hutch gesture. No. Many times he did get frustrated. Many. But it's part of the training, I think.
The absolute highlight for me was watching Bradley's final performance. He seemed to turn a corner in that final week. He was focused, determined. He welded for the first time the emotional with the technical. What a shame that he didn't have the opportunity to take it further.
When I first saw Alex at Baton Camp, I thought, oh my God, he's a nice guy, but I mean, look at him, what the hell is he doing? What was so impressive about Alex was that he was always prepared to learn and to develop. So his ego didn't block his ability to absorb information. I respected that very much about him.
I'm a very tough teacher, but in most of it is born out of a passion to communicate every aspect of conducting.
I'm trying to have fun.
Maybe I pushed Katie very hard.
How often do you have to make me cry?
But I think that overall it was an extremely rewarding and valuable journey for both of us.
The constructive criticism was useful and we worked on it. The low point was coming back the next week and everything that we'd improved on, something else got picked on.
It's sometimes like marking prep.
It's time to stop worrying what you look like and time to start really listening.
I feel she didn't get enough credit for what she achieved.
I think one of the biggest highlights for me was the Simpsons week. It seemed like there was a conductor on stage who was no longer a student, and it's thrilling for me to see someone who you've been trying to share things with suddenly take these things and say, I'm going to develop these now. And for me, that is the biggest compliment you could possibly pay me as a mentor.
It's so rewarding to work with someone who didn't really know anything about my kind of music, and yet now is really touched by it. It's enabled me to share music with someone who knows a different kind of music. We share the spirit of music together. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to work with such a phenomenal human being.